Now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
All right, Ken, thanks very much. Good evening, everyone. And it is a Tuesday night edition of the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call right here on the Bordas and Bordas hotline, 412-575-2600. You can call us and air your opinions about, among other things, the red-hot Pittsburgh Pirates, who continue to take advantage of bad teams. Give them credit. They're beating these teams. They're now 9-2 this year against the American League Central. A lot of teams under 500 there, including the White Sox, who came in tonight 10-27. They're now 10-28. 7 pitches into this game. It was 3-0 Pittsburgh, and they just cruised along. Trevor Williams now wins again. He goes 7 shutout innings, no walks, 6 strikeouts. It's a major league leading 7th shutout by the Pirates. They also have the best hitting outfield in the National League. Ron Cook, Post-Gazette, 93.7 The Fan. What's going on here, all these
Hey, I give them a lot of credit. They've been better than a lot of people thought, including me. And as you point out, Bob, taking advantage of the competition, and they have a chance to really get above 500. Now they're 24-17. They got a game tomorrow against the White Sox. San Diego's here for 4 this week. They're lousy. Then they go to Cincinnati for 3, and they're pretty lousy. Then it gets a little tougher with the Cubs and Cardinals and those kind of teams. You still got to play the Cubs 19 times, the Cardinals 19 times, and the Brewers 19 times. I mean, they've played some of those games already, but a long way to go. But we're a quarter into the season now. 24-17 is pretty doggone good.
It is, but like I said, the competition will get stiffer after these 9 games or 8 games, whatever the case may be. But you look at the numbers here, and San Diego is 6th there in last place, 16 wins throughout the course of the season. That's it. And then Cincinnati's even worse than that in the Pirates division. They're 14-28. Again, these are teams the Pirates in the past have struggled with. They're beating them, and tonight was a pretty easy game for them, 7-0. They get.
Trevor Williams has become their best pitcher for me, the most consistent guy. Right, Nova's had his up and downs. Tyone, I guess he's going to pitch tomorrow night. I guess his hand is okay. He's been up and down. Cole has been up and down. I like what Trevor Williams does. I really do, and another strong performance tonight.
He is. Chicago showed you how bad they were, though. They misplayed a couple of fly balls that should have been outs. And I really, if I were official scorer, I'd call them errors, not doubles and triples, just because the outfielder shouldn't get a reprieve and the pitcher doesn't need to be charged for something that should have been an out, but that's just me. Tonight in the NHL, and I had a good feeling about Tampa coming into this one tonight. They were down 2-0 in their series, going to Washington, and they came out and played very well, especially on the power play. They've scored a goal on the power play in 8 straight playoff games. Stamkos with a shot from Ovechkin's office, Ron, and you also had Kucherov, who I thought played one whale of a game, and they're winning right now 4-1, so this one will be 2-1 after 3.
Yeah, home ice doesn't mean anything, does it? I mean, Washington goes to Tampa and wins both games. I think Washington is 7-1 in the postseason on the road, and tonight at home, a chance to really go up 3-0 in the series and not even going to come close to getting it done. This one looks like it's going to go a long way. All the experts had Tampa Bay winning this, gave Washington like 0 chance. Washington's Ovechkin's just having a great postseason. I wouldn't mind seeing them get it. Brooks Orpik, wouldn't mind seeing him get in. Kunitz is with Tampa Bay, wouldn't mind seeing him get in it. Obviously, Fleury last night with a nice win. Still a lot of ex-Penguins out there alive and well.
Yes, there are, and that other series is interesting because Vegas came back and really played a smart game on the road against Winnipeg last night, and they get the win. And boy, they have taken advantage of some of these guys who were kind of relegated to backup roles on teams and this expansion draft, and all of them come in and turn into tremendous players. William Karlsson is not a 43-goal scorer in Columbus. He is there. Jonathan Marchessault was on the outside looking in when it came to regular playing time, although he did have a 20-goal season in Florida. But, Ron, they have a purpose there. They are star players now. Marchessault signs a $17 million extension. And meanwhile,
couple goals last night,
yeah,
right?
And he's been just motivated. And I wonder about these guys all coming together, collection of guys who were, misfits basically on their teams.
And I think Fleury looks at this as a new opportunity too. He got pushed aside here, and no one can complain about that. A younger, cheaper Matt Murray. Bob, I want to know why. How about that dog in Vegas? Did you hear what those people named that dog?
Bark-Andre
Furry. How come no one around here came up with that? I love that. Bark-Andre.
Andre Bark.
Yeah, I saw a picture of him posing with the Fleury. They took the dog to Fleury. He has a big on his face like he always does.
Yeah, and that's going to be a big, long series as well. So we'll see what goes on. We also have some NBA if you want to talk about that. Boston, boy, they're good at home. You talk about a team that doesn't want to go on the road. They can stay in Boston all day long and win every single game as they have in this postseason. If they win tonight, they'll be 9-0 in the playoffs, leading Cleveland in the fourth quarter. And if they do, they'll go up 2-0 in that series. 412-575-2600. That's the number. Give us a shout right here live on Pittsburgh CW. The Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call is brought to you by Ireland Contracting, putting new roofs on Pittsburgh homes for over 25 years. Call Ireland Contracting at 1-800-NEW-ROOF.